All right, this is going to be a quick video and a little mini series into some of the installation. I'm working on my buggy. You're going to see more of these videos. It's colored. That's all you get to see. There's a longer video coming out about all that. But what I've read online a lot about this Packard Plenum that I have is that people don't know how it connects or how it goes together. And I'm going to be honest with you, I ordered it. I have no idea either. And one of the weird things that I'll say with Packard is that and I think it's just that they don't want to, I don't know, I think they get inundated with calls about having like install problems and this and that from people that have never worked on this stuff or don't like have much mechanical ability, which isn't necessarily who I am, but it also causes a bit of problems just even for someone that has mechanical ability trying to install their products. And so luckily I've called. Nick's been great. He's talked to me about all the questions I've had. I have their cams. I have their fancy plenum. And this is what we're installing today, is the fancy dancy plenum on the YXZ engine. And lucky for me, I have the engine completely out right now. And this is what a lot of people have questions about is, let's see here, set this expensive thing down, is how these attach. So I've already got it in there and I can't get it back out, but it comes in two pieces. You get the plenum and this block piece, and these pieces are in here like this, and they're held in by these little detents right here, okay? And what you do, there is on the back side of these, there's this little piece, okay? There's a little break in it. And this sits, this plate slides over your manifold, I don't know what you call those things. Would these be runners? Intake runners. And this little piece goes into where that factory rib would be. And you gotta kind of massage it in there. See, I already have this one in here. See if you can see it in there. I already have that one in there, and it's already making it so I can't come to get this off. What I anticipate is that's going to be a big old turd if I ever do want to get that back off of there. However, that makes sense. That's how they lock them down. This goes into that little rib, and then these little pieces go in with these gaskets in here. Like that. And there's little keeper screws right here that keep that in. Boop. Then you get your throttle body on each one of those. And then there are long screws right somewhere, right here. These long studs go all the way through like that. And it looks like I may have already screwed up because I think I'm supposed to put these on the back side, these nuts on the back side of this as well. I guess we go there, 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 and there. Why do I have fucking 5 of them then? We're gonna figure that out. So anyway, these studs go there, 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 and there. Like I said, I think I already screwed up and didn't put a nut on this one, so I'm actually gonna have to try to get that out of there now. Professional. Alright, knocking stuff over, but alright, so this is what this is gonna look like with these studs sticking out. And I'm gonna go ahead, so there's no instructions, but they give you nuts that aren't lock nuts, and then they give you regular ones. I'm gonna put the not lock nut, no, I can't talk. The non-lock nut ones on the back, and I'm gonna put some red Loctite on those things. That way they can't come out. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna Loctite these up, put them on, and then we're gonna put the collars on these, cinch it down, see what it looks like with the plenum. Sounds good? All right, we got those Loctited on the back, sitting on here. Now we're gonna try to get these rings in here. I'm gonna let you guys watch me struggle on this one and see how terrible I do. I don't know if I can get the camera right. It's kind of difficult sometimes when you're cameraing by yourself, but Let's see if we can get them in there. And I know we're gonna get riding again, but you know what? This is real life shit. It's not always just riding, and you know, sometimes you have to take care of your crap and fix it and everything else, which I'm glad I did, because the whole reason for taking this engine out, we put new cams in the top end, which I could go through of how to time it and do all that. But you know what? There's other videos out there that go into that in pretty good detail, so I don't think I really need to. So these things are not the worst thing in the world. They're not great. And I think I'm gonna have to ask Packard for a sponsorship after making some install videos for him, so it relieves Nick and all the rest of their guys from having all the phone calls, huh? What do you think? I don't think they'll appreciate me. All right, 2 out of 3. We're moving along. And it makes sense why this is going to hold quite a bit of boost. And I like it. I like it. You know, I like to build my own stuff. And I like my own... There it is, like that. I like to build my own stuff and have my own kind of mark and whatever. But you know what? Sometimes there are just good things that are on the market already. And I'm not saying that... I'm going to stop building stuff, but I think it's something like that. Yep. And then these, I'm pretty certain go like this. Let's see. I don't know. We're gonna learn together, but this is how it goes. I'm fairly certain. Like that. No instructions. This is the most entertaining reckless video you're ever gonna see. This little guy, these little indents right there. I want some equipment to make this stuff. Well, and the skill set. Like that. I know, come on. Get in there. Get in there. I just realized, so I dropped, I don't know, I got stuff kind of spread all out over here because I've been rebuilding everything, and I dropped something. I dropped the GoPro fell, and it freaking yard sailed everything. And I think it yard sailed one of these screws. That's going to be fun to find. Hey, kind of like that. Found that one though. Didn't go too far. Okay. Like so. And yeah. We're going to be able to tighten 2 of those until I find... yeah. And I could go find my bit for this, but... You know what? Sometimes it's easier just to grab one of these things. No torque specifications. We don't have those. I should probably... I'm gonna tighten these just to get a feel for it and make sure everything looks good, and then I'm gonna probably come back, take these off, and Loctite those as well. So I suspect that would be a good plan. Yeah, you can see those suck right in there. I don't know if you can see that on that camera. It's got a little... The camera's got a little scratch on it, but you can see it suck that down in there real nice and tight. That's solid. All right, well, I'm gonna go hunt for the other one of these. If I don't find it, well, shit. Wish me luck. Freaking found it! It's hiding over there underneath the transmission. Yeah, see, these already had a little bit of Loctite on them. Not red Loctite, but some form of Loctite on there. But for the purpose of this video right now, I'm gonna run these in, and then I'll set... My throttle bodies aren't loose, so I can't put the throttle bodies on there and actually clamp it down because I still have it hooked up through the throttle cable on the car. but you get an idea of what it looks like and how that clamping force is applied. It's a good idea. It's actually a great idea. They say this is rated up to 50 pounds of boost, and I see why. And then this comes up here. Move you back just a smidgen. All right. So then this will come up here and go something like just a bit of massaging, you know, like that. Okay, so now you got these things which are clamping this plate to the actual head, and then you're going to have these sandwiching those throttle bodies in there with the nuts, these lock nuts on the back here like this. This part's pretty crazy. This part's pretty simple. You'd almost think there might be another one in the middle, but I'm betting that's probably enough enough clamping force, I guess. Yeah. So they gave me one extra stud. Not quite sure what that's for, but maybe I'll find out someday. Maybe. And yeah, we'll go from there. But it's gonna look sexy. I mean, like I said, I like to make my own stuff, but that's a good looking intake. You can't say it's not. It's exceptionally expensive, but it is what it is. I don't want to deal with breaking plenum. We're going like big boost this season. So we're going to do a compound system with a small little turbo over a T70, a big turbo. I'm hoping to move a lot of air and a lot of pressure. And I don't want to spend all season redeveloping an intake. It was worth it this season for me just to buy one that I know is going to work. So if you're curious how those go together, that's how they go together. Actually fairly simple, and I dig it. It's going to look good. Let me know what you guys think. So in the next video, we are going to install the lockout clutch plate inside the transmission. And that'll be the next thing we install, because there's no install video on that or instructions either. But Nick gave me some pretty good instructions. And we'll see you on that one. Thanks for hanging out. And if you're bored with this video, check out some of the other videos in the past, okay? Because we went to all the takeovers. We can't say that. We went all to the West Coast takeovers. We went to Dune Fest. Go check those videos out. We're gonna be doing all that again this season. Unfortunately, I just gotta work on my car and get it back together. So that's what the content is right now. We'll see you later. One last thing, almost forgot. If you are looking for UTV parts or accessories, looking for a company in Oregon to build your car, because you don't have to be in Oregon, go check out UTV Obsession. They're out of Medford. Matt's the owner. I've known him for a little while now, and he's an awesome guy. They have a pretty much availability of all the parts you'll ever need, and they can build it for you. I will put his logo right here. And his information will be in the description below. If you need any hydro dipping done custom for your car, you know, any sort of part, something like that, liquid force hydro dipping. He did my helmet, my custom helmet, which is not in here right now. He's done my my plate over here, my bed delete plate, which we're going to be making some more of those. And check him out. We'll put his stuff right here. And also, the newest member to the Reckless family, and if you guys need a cage, I'm actually a dealer for them. It's a little low-key. I don't have, this is my workshop, but I can get you a cage from WCI Off-Road right here. This is what their YXZ1 looks like, but they can custom make cages too. They can shorten it if you want it shortened. I like my head space, so I left it how they come. But they can do pretty much everything. They have full windshields, glass windshields. Let's see my roof over here. You can even get a winged roof. You can check that thing out. Pretty sweet. So if you guys need any of that stuff, let me know. You can contact them as well. There's plenty of dealers around that carry their stuff. I think Matt even carries their stuff with Obsessions. But anyway, we'll see you guys on the next one. Later.